Guys, welcome to another episode of Baker Barbecue. Here we are starting a little different place than we normally do. We're not in the kitchen, we're not on the deck. We're right here where it all begins, the butcher shop. We're here to get our meat today. We're going to pick up, I don't know, a few things. What do you think we should cook? I hear short ribs? I heard short ribs. Yeah, short ribs. We're going to get some short ribs. And, I don't know, maybe a rump roast. Smoke that up nice and rare, slice it up real thin, make some sandwiches. It's gonna be good. I'm gonna pick up a few other things too. We'll show you everything that we get. But right now, remember that review I did not too long ago? Rooster Street Butcher and Lidditz? This is nothing like that place. This is a butcher shop. You come here, you get meat. That's it. Simple. So that's what we're gonna go do. We're gonna go in there and we're gonna get meat. We'll be back. We'll see you soon. Here we go, guys. A little peek inside our butcher shop. That's cutting up some short ribs for us right now. Oh yeah, they're gonna be good. Butcher block. I'm telling you, this is a butcher shop. Nice local variety of pickles and jams and all sorts of good stuff. Got some freezer section, bulk food items. This is the place you want to be when you're looking for meat and meat-related stuff. I'm telling you, good stuff. See you soon. Alright, hey guys, welcome back. We made it home from the butcher shop. Picked up all sorts of good stuff. We got about a 3.5 pound arm roast. It's in the freezer. We'll cook that up later in the week with some taters and some onions and maybe some carrots, who knows, we'll make a nice roast out of that. And got some burger, about 5 pounds of burger, and we just finished pattying that up. Got a whole bunch of burgers in the freezer. We can make cheeseburgers, we could break them up, make spaghetti. Hey, whatever we want to do, we got burger. It's good stuff, yummy burger. But we got some good stuff. And we're throwing this good stuff on the smoker tomorrow. Smoker. Yeah, we're going to light the UDS. We're going to light it up. We're going to smoke some good stuff. We got a rump roast. Look at that. Beautiful looking rump roast. That is a nice looking piece of meat right there. We're going to smoke that guy till it's just perfect and rare. And let it cool off. Slice it nice and thin. Make some beautiful, delicious roast beef sandwiches. That's going to be good. That's lunch for the week. And dinner for tomorrow. Now that's what we're excited for. We got our dinosaur bones. We got some...
Oh my goodness. Look at that.
Oh, that's right. We got some short ribs. These are kind of long short ribs, but hey, I didn't want them to chop them in half because then they'd be too short ribs. I thought, I don't know, I kind of liked the way they looked. So you guys saw them slicing them up for me. They were all one big piece, and I had them slice them up, so they look nice now. So what we're actually doing for both of these things, we're just going to season them with salt and pepper. We've got some coarse kosher salt and some good old McCormick ground black pepper. Pure ground black pepper. Make sure it's pure. So, because what we're going to do is actually we're going to put a tray under the meat and we're going to catch our drippings and we're going to use that to make gravy. At least that's the idea. We're going to try it. We're going to see what happens. Hopefully it comes out good. Well, hey, just like everything else, we're going to experiment and hope it turns out good. We've been pretty lucky so far. Haven't had to throw away too many different things. So hopefully this turns out good too. So yeah, all we're going to do, we're just going to, take some kosher salt. Sprinkle that on there. Kosher salt. Want to be nice and generous with the salt because we definitely want to make sure we get good flavor in there. Penetrate and the pepper. Can't have too much pepper. Well,
penetrate it, but don't hurt it.
That's right. I guess you can have too much pepper, but I guess that is a thing. You could do that, but we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. We're going to have the right amount of pepper. And same thing.
Oh, I'm going to start sneezing. God bless me.
Ooh, that pepper gets you.
Bless me.
Pepper, bless you. Bless you, camera girl. Bless you.
3-4 times later tonight.
Yeah, a little bit more pepper. There we go. That looks good. Need to hit that end. Yeah, there we go. Want to get that seasoning everywhere. You gotta get it everywhere.
I want that super rare.
Super duper rare, actually.
Super rare.
Super duper rare. That's right. Cut into that. Get some of that delicious juices flowing out of there.
Excuse me.
Nothing better than a nice rare roast beef sandwich. Camera girl likes hers with a little horseradish sauce.
Or a lot.
Or a lot of horseradish sauce.
I like my nose running.
Me personally, I'm not a huge fan of horseradish. So, you know, I just do mine with a little bit of mayonnaise and cheese. You know, on some bread.
So weird.
It's good.
He's
It's
so
good.
weird.
It's good.
It's weird.
So that's good. That's ready to go. We're going to let that rest overnight. And throw that on the smoker. Like I said, cook it rare. And these ribs here, now what we're going to do with these is basically exactly the same thing. We're just going to do salt and pepper right now. And we're going to...
Dinosaur bones.
Our dinosaur
They're
bones.
crazy.
And we're going to smoke these for the first couple hours with just the salt and pepper. And the plan is, after that, we'll take them off and wrap them, and then we're going to put some barbecue spice on them. And that's going to be a mixture of a little bit, just a tiny bit more salt, but it's going to be a sort of a brown sugar paprika mix that I've done. It's that I used on my brisket that I've done before. So you guys have probably seen that. It's the Meadow Creek barbecue brisket rub. So we're going to put that on there, and then we're going to smoke it for a few more hours, let them get nice and just beautiful, tender, yummy goodness. And then maybe we'll sauce them up after that. We'll see. So we're gonna finish seasoning these guys up, get everything wrapped up in the fridge, and I will be back with you guys tomorrow morning when we are lighting the smoker and getting ready to put everything on. And who knows, maybe we'll have some sides to show you too, some yummy stuff to eat with our ribs. You never know what can happen at Baker Barbecue. You never know.
Camera girl ain't cooking, so I doubt it.
See, that's now, tomorrow. It's my job to cook. So I gotta make stuff good. And hey, it's always a surprise. You never know what you're gonna get with Baker Barbecue. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you tomorrow. Right, how are you guys? Welcome back to Baker Barbecue. It is now Saturday, early afternoon. We a little later start than we wanted to, which, you know, is pretty much par for the course for us. We're always getting late starts on everything. So we're going to be eating a late dinner, but we're not changing our plans. We're going to cook our roast beef. We're going to cook our short ribs, our long dinosaur bone short ribs, and they're going to be good. I got some charcoal going. I've cleaned out the UDS, and that's just sitting waiting for some coals. I'll show you our charcoal basket, what we're doing, and then we're going to get some food on. We're going to monitor the temperature of our rump roast with our ThermPro thermometer that we just got. We've only used that once, and that worked pretty good. So we're going to use it again, make sure we can get that rump roast to perfect rare temperature. And I think using that ThermPro to monitor that is going to do us pretty good. So that's what we're going to do. We'll show you our charcoal setup, show you what we're working with, show you our ThermPro once we get all the meat on the smoker. And yeah, you'll see it all. I'll be back. Give me a minute. Alright guys, here it is. Here's our UDS. We've got our air vents down there. They're wide open right now, as you can see. We got nothing in there now. But we got our charcoal there sitting. We're doing the minion method. We're using some Royal Oak Chef Select charcoal, and we got some hickory chunks we're going to throw on there with that. That's what we're using for smoking. Got our grates and stuff sitting there ready to go. And once our fire in our chimney gets nice and ashed over, we'll dump our coals in there, get it in the smoker, get some meat on, and we'll be cooking. So hold on, I'll be back. We'll show you what we got. All right, guys. We are back here at Baker Barbecue. We just put some food on the smoker, and we're gonna start our cooking. So here, let me show you what we got. We got our rump roast here, looking good, and our big old dinosaur bones. They're looking awful yummy. They're gonna look even better once they start cooking, getting smoked up and nice. We got here we got our Therm Pro. You can see our temperature gauge. We got our two wires. One right here you can see is gauging the temperature inside the smoker, and then our other probe actually in our meat, making sure we keep that nice and rare. We've got our monitor, our remote monitor over there. We can keep track of everything good. So we're getting some good flame here. So we're gonna go ahead and shut this down, get our temp back down to about 250, and let stuff cook. And I'll show you our progress in a little while, guys. Stay tuned, don't go anywhere. Alright guys, here we are. It's been about another, I'd say 30-40 minutes, maybe 45, and we're ready about 131 on our roast. So I think we are perfect temperature to pull that guy off. We're going to let our ribs smoke some more, check those in maybe about another hour or so. But we're going to pull that roast off, let that sit and rest, and get nice room temperature, and get that thing sliced on up for some beautiful roast beef sandwiches. We'll show you what that looks like once we get it sliced up before we get it put away, guys. Don't you worry, we'll let you see. Hold on now, we'll be back. Alright guys, well hey, I just wanted to give you a little sneak peek into a little side that we were working on while we were sitting inside waiting for our roast to get smoked up, and got our short ribs on there too, still cooking. We made some homemade coleslaw. Normally when we make our coleslaw, we just get the the pre-bagged coleslaw, cut up cabbage. Now I still use that, but we use generally the store-bought coleslaw mix. You mix it up. I wanted to try something different. I wanted to try making some homemade coleslaw. So we did that. I looked online, found several different recipes. That's my arm beeping for telling my temperature's too high, but I already knew that because I just messed with it, so it'll go back down. Don't worry about it. So anyway, I was looking online, looking at all different types of coleslaw recipes for the dressing, and came across a few that I liked. So I sort of took the best of what I thought looked good and added a little bit of my own twist to it, and that's what we made. So here, I'll show you that, and hopefully it comes out good. I'm going to give it a little taste here in a minute and see what we think. If it's good, I'll put the menu down there, or the menu, the recipe down there in the description, and you can make it yourself if coleslaw is something that you like to do. So we'll see. I'll show you what we got. Hold on. Alright guys, so here it is. Here's got our homemade coleslaw here. It's looks like it's got a nice nice texture, nice color. It smells really great. So I'm just gonna go ahead and give it a little try here. See what we got. Yeah, that's actually really good. There's a little bit of a barbecue seasoning in there, not too much, just a little bit, but enough that I thought it would pair well with the savoriness of the barbecued ribs that we're doing. So I think that's pretty good. I like that a lot. I think that's going to work out really great. I'll make sure the recipe's there for you guys if you want to check it out. Anyway, we'll be back with some more cooking soon. Stay tuned. Guys, hey, welcome back. We have been waiting patiently for this food to cook. That's the name of the game with smoking, isn't it? You do more waiting than anything else, but it's all worth it in the end, because look at that. Oh my goodness. I mean, that's just ridiculous. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. I'm going to go ahead and just pull that out of there. We don't need that anymore. Oh, there it goes. That's a good place for it. We'll leave it there. We are about to sauce up some ribs. We, I'd say about an hour ago, we actually took them and flipped them and put some of the Meadow Creek BBQ Spice on them. And man, they're coming up good. They just, man, I don't know. I can't say enough about them. I don't know what else to say other than these things just look good. You know how we make them better? sauce makes it better. That's right. Okay, yeah, we're gonna put some sauce on there. Let that set up and caramelize good. Come back a little bit later and maybe put another layer of sauce on the other side, because I can only get to one side right now, which is a little bit of a problem, but you know, that's a small problem.
The beeper's going off.
That's okay. We like it when the beeper goes off.
Alright.
It's probably way too hot.
See, this is
Betty's coming out.
only being able to get one side. That's a small problem to have. If that's the biggest problem we've got today, then I think we're doing pretty good.
What is it? What problem is it?
And here's
I can't wait.
Becky, my mother-in-law. She's here to
eat.
eat. So there we have it. We got our sauce on that side. We're just gonna close this back down.
I thought I was gonna bite it.
Not yet.
It's
Let
open.
that caramelize up a little bit.
It's open.
And once that gets set, caramelizes, we'll do the same thing to the other side. Flip it, put some more sauce on it, and then
Eat it.
pretty soon we'll be ready to eat. We got some corn, some baked beans, the coleslaw I showed you. We're gonna be eating good. We'll show you all that.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. Alright guys, take a look at this. Look at this spread. Look at those ribs. I mean, they just came out looking beautiful. Nice shiny glaze from the sauce. And man, they just, I mean, nice and squishy. Squishy, squishy, ribby, ribby. Yummy, yummy. They're going to be good. We got some baked beans, some corn on the cob. Still got the coleslaw. We still haven't taken that out of the fridge, but we're going to add that to our little collection once we get stuff plated up. So we just took those ribs off. So we're going to let them rest for a few minutes. And then we're going to make some plates. And we are going to make them delicious. We'll see in a few minutes. Guys, we finally made it. We are here again. Ready to eat. Oh yeah. Finally got it all done. It was a long day. We got a good set of food here. We got some baked beans, corn on the cob, and this coleslaw that I made. I told you guys about that. I'll make sure the recipe's down. I told you that. But these ribs, oh my goodness. I mean, just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful ribs. Look at that. Man.
Butter.
That is just, that's nice. Look at that. Let's taste that. That's really good. The salt and pepper that we put on in the beginning really actually shines through nicely. And you get a little bit of the sweetness from the barbecue spice we added later and the sauce. It's a perfect combination of spices. Really, really good. I'm glad we ended up doing that. So, that's about it, I guess. I'm gonna finish eating my dinner. So, if you have any questions, just let me know. Comment. Hit the subscribe button. That'd be awesome. Appreciate it if you do that. Other than that, enjoy your meal. I know I'm gonna. Baker Barbecue. See you next time.